What's up, family? Rob here. I'm down at the beach with my family. I got a little break from the kiddos and want to shoot a quick video for you. I realized that the other day that a lot of people need help in this community with everything from sales to pricing, packaging, fulfillment, all that stuff. For those that went to the SAASPRENUER Mastermind in Dallas last week, which I was at for a full 3 days, got to see some amazing speakers and got to talk with the crowd this time because I wasn't speaking like I was last time. And I really got to get my ear to the ground and hear what resonated with people most. And I took a bunch of notes. So if you either attended that or did not have the chance to attend, which is most of you, this might be helpful. I've got a quick little summary here. Just 15 key takeaways. Most of it is from Chase's presentation, who's the lead product developer for GoHighLevel. And then I've got 2 bonuses, one from each speaker. There's no way I could do an hour video on each of the speakers. So I just chose one quick snippet from them. So 15 bullet points and 2 bonuses. And I'm gonna attempt to rip through this. Ooh, there's a cool osprey. Check this out. That was awesome. If you've never seen an osprey, it lands like a helicopter when it lands and flies like a plane when it's in the air. It's pretty sweet. All right, so 15 key takeaways from the SAASPRENUER event and 2 bonuses. Let me start with the bonuses because I've got those bookmarked here. Okay. So Julie Chanel, whom I did not know a whole lot about before the event, she's killing it. I think her SaaS does like $2 million a year. She's collected like $5.3 million in sales to date in the last like 2.5 years, thereabouts. Don't quote me on the exact numbers. So she's killing it. Her and her partner are just destroying it on this front. They run a white label called Funnel Gorgeous, if I have that correct. So key takeaway from Julie's presentation, again, you know, this is not doing her entire presentation justice. I'm just picking one nugget to give to you guys. She has a unique selling process to sell to people who are already problem aware. In other words, they're already pasting together a bunch of solutions. So how do you appeal to somebody who maybe is like pasting together 3, 5, 7 different pieces of software? And how do you make the all-in-one features of GoHighLevel more compelling to them? Well, she gave this great, I love math logic, especially in a sales environment. She gave this great analogy. She said, okay, Mr. Prospect, do you believe me when I say that multiplying fractions always results in a lower number? And of course, the goal is to get the person to say yes, or what do you mean? Well, Mr. Prospect or Mrs. Prospect, if you multiply 99% by 99%, do you get a lower number? And the answer is yes, you get 98%, okay? So what she's saying is that your prospects need to know that the tools that they use become less reliable the more they start to duct tape them together. So let's say that there's 5 things that you're pasting together, or 6, right? And each of those things has a 98% effectiveness rate. 98 times 98, all the way down the line means that system duct taped together is 88% reliable. What does that mean? If you're duct taping those things together, that means you're losing sales. That's 12% of unoptimized activity, lead gen, lead follow-up, etc. that you're losing simply because the system is more complex than the one that you're offering, okay? So that's how she positions the all-in-one system as ideal. I think that's freaking genius. I love that positioning, for sure gonna use it in the future. Could not be more impressed with Julie Chanel. So that's my key takeaway from her. Again, lots more nuggets there. But you know, I wanna try to keep this video somewhat short. Speaker number 2, Alex Shalinsky. Excellent in sales. Love the dude. He's hilarious. I had dinner with him one night and he had the whole table rolling, stitching my guts, laughing hard. So love that dude. So one of the things that I heard people say over and over again during and after his presentation was that they immediately went and implemented more sales conversations because a lot of his presentation was around the fact that sales is just a conversation. That's all it is. And so when you go into a sales environment with a prospect, you have to realize it's just 2 people talking. So there's literally nothing to be afraid of, right? And then he rolls that into how you can be more confident. And his belief is that confidence is the 99/1 hack. Instead of the 80/20 rule, it's a 99/1 rule. into any sales, it's how to immediately prove in any sales conversation. And there were people in the crowd that used his stuff and used a little bit of help from some of the other people there. I helped one couple in particular, and they combined his stuff with some phrasing that I helped them write, and they went and immediately sold 2 clients via DMs. They didn't even have to get on a call with them, all right? So boom, immediate results before the people even left the event. And I heard several people talking about similar sort of stories where they either had newfound confidence and they were going to go implement immediately, or they already started. So fantastic. I highly recommend watching Alice's full presentation to dig in more into that if you can. All right, so what are the 15 key takeaways? And I'll just blaze through these. All right, let's see. Sorry, I lost my spot. The wind's blowing here at the beautiful beach. Okay, so Chase is head of product here at High Level. Sell the hole, not the drill. That's his overarching statement. It's something that I started saying prolifically in the High Level community before Chase was an employee even, and I'm so glad they adopted it, because that analogy is what I use all the time to help people sell more. All that means is sell the benefits, not the features. So you're not selling SaaS, you're selling an outcome, and that outcome has money attached to it. Save time, making more money, or saving more money, or a combination of all 3. So sell the hole, not the drill. It means sell the outcome, not the tool, all right? So that was kind of the start to his presentation. Then he ripped through 15 things that you can plug in and start selling right away. So thing number 1 is to, well, let me back up. He also had another phrase, which was sell the future, not the features. Sell the future, not the features, which is a bit of a spin on sell the hole, not the drill. I love that phrasing too. So those are simple things to remember when you go into sales environment. Don't get caught up in the tech stuff. Don't get caught up in the features, all right? So what you are selling to them, the benefits are more leads, more bookings, more sales, more reviews, more repeat buyers. And the phases that you can help them do that in, there's 5 of them, is capture, nurture, close, evangelize, and reactivate. So again, this is a framework to help you think about these things so you don't squiggle off into shiny object land when you're selling, all right? Capture, nurture, close, evangelize, and reactivate. Those are the 3 phases, and you'll see why that's important here in a minute. So all you do is you use that framework to determine where the prospect has leaks, and then demonstrate that you can plug those leaks, and the client will be much more, they'll find it much more compelling to sign up with you, because you've now covered the benefits of plugging those leaks versus the features that get them there, okay? So thing number 1, bullet number 1, missed call text back. This is a capture phase. 64% of inbound calls don't get answered. Think about that for a second. 64% of inbound calls don't get answered. So that one's obvious. Yeah, plug that in right away. Immediate increase in conversions for the client. Number 2, two-way SMS chat widget. That's a capture phase. 75% of consumers would rather text than talk. 75 would rather text than talk. 9 out of 10 read text messages within the first 3 minutes. 98% is the open rate for text messages, with email only being 20%. And response is 45% with text messages versus email only 6% response rate. Number 3, Google Business Chat. This is a capture phase. This goes in capture phase. Google does not want traffic to your site, so they come up with features to try and keep the Google experience on Google, all right? So you want to set this up for a client, because Google will reward their business profile, right? Their Google business profile. And you can turn on a chat feature inside the Google My Business listing that your client has. When you turn that on, it's an opportunity for speed to lead play. So you can get to the leads quicker, you can respond to them faster, and it also makes it easier and better for the client to get connected with you quicker, because now you've got the chat feature and not everybody else does, okay? The average local business receives 1,000 visits a month to their Google profile. So if you get your client doing this, you're already ahead of the trend. Number 4, listings. This is the capture phase. Top ranking local businesses have approximately 81 citations from top level domains, things like yellowpages.com, manta.com, local directory sites, okay? Google loves to see consistent data. It will rank your client's Google My Business profile higher if it has consistent data on citations or local authority sites. This saves a ton of time. Think about in COVID when you had to change the hours for clients, or maybe they changed their delivery method or fulfillment method. You can push one button, managing the listings from your GoHighLevel account, and it will update across 80 to 120 local sites automatically. Huge time saver and well worth it for the Google SEO. Number 5, consolidated mobile conversations. This is a nurture and close phase. So your client's Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business page, and mobile app. Consolidating all those into one simple conversation stream. Why? Because it's hard to manage all the conversations happening in DMs and in message platforms all across the internet. It's impossible to get to them all in a timely fashion. So this enables quicker responses to all leads. So Chase said that when you get the clients using this, y'all, specifically using the Lead Connector mobile app or your white label mobile app, that the stickiness goes through the roof for clients. So get them indoctrinated using the mobile app so they can see the action, respond to people quicker, get total buy-in on your platform. So it's front and center in their phone is buzzing every time something good happens. All right. Let's see. And let's be real, business owners are almost always on the go. So mobile app makes perfect sense. So get them using it. Number 6, text snippets on the mobile app. This is a nurture and close phase item. What this does is it allows you to push one button instead of typing the same response over and over and over to FAQs. You can use a little button that says text snippets, have pre-written responses in there. So you just push which snippet is the correct answer, hit send, saves you a ton of time, allows you to respond to leads much, much quicker, and your clients to respond to leads much, much quicker. That's also available in the mobile app. Saves tons of time for your clients. They'll love it. Number 7, video texts through the mobile app. This is a nurture and close phase item. 93% of companies who send video messages that are personalized see an increase in conversion rates. Huge. Number 8, text to pay links. This is a close phase or money collection phase. Phones are now tappable. Most businesses don't have a quick way to collect non-standard amounts of money, meaning they have to go into their CRM, update an invoice. It's a pain in the ass. They can't do it via mobile. So things like Google and Apple Pay, you can just connect for your client, and if they have a non-standard amount, they can just text the text to pay link to the person, collect the money automatically, and you're off to the races. Number 9 is a close phase, another one. Tap to pay. This one was huge. I'd never heard of this. Phones are now tappable. No more dongles. So if you're using something like a Stripe dongle or something like that to use your phone as a credit card terminal, GoHighLevel now has the ability to ditch the dongles and turn your smartphone into a credit card reader using tap to pay. Massive. Number 10 is review request quick actions. So if this is an evangelized phase, but if you guys have ever heard Sean's famous story with his HVAC contractor, if you just use this, it has a really, really positive effect on clients, and all you have to do is set up once and it works forever. So they'll see a steady increase in revenue because there's a direct correlation to more reviews and more positive reviews and the number of calls that local businesses get, okay? 88% of people look at reviews first before deciding to do business with a local company, and 60% of consumers feel the number of reviews is critical in making the decision to pick up the phone and even call. Huge. Number 11, read and reply to reviews. This is another evangelized step. So 89% of consumers say likely to close a business that responds, or choose a business that responds, I can't read my own writing. And it says that they feel more connected and more likely to leave a review when they see that the business owner has responded to previous people's reviews. Number 12, dispute fake reviews. This is another evangelized step. In a Bright local study, 50% of businesses believe they've seen fake reviews from their competitors or people who've never even stepped foot in their business or done business with them. So you can help dispute fake reviews straight from GoHighLevel. Number 13 is bulk actions or database reactivation. This is obviously a reactivation phase, one of my favorite methods ever. I'm kind of known for that. We also have a free course on how to do database reactivation step-by-step in our free community. That's a shameless plug. So if you want that, it's free for you to have. So what are the benefits? It's cheaper to generate a repeat buyer than it is to go out and pay for a new one to Facebook or Instagram ads or whatever the case may be. You can generate sales every time you send a reactivation campaign, especially through text message. It works like crazy. And then lastly, it just requires no ad spend, so there's no additional costs to get new sales. Number 14 is newsletters. That's a reactivation campaign. Obviously, like if someone's using MailChimp, which a lot of small businesses still do, you can just say, hey, instead of paying that bill, why don't you come over to us? We've got better than MailChimp-like features in our email broadcast system now, okay? Actually, Chase showed something really cool. You can put like forms inside of the email. Never seen that before from any of these huge companies. So you can definitely get a leg up on that. Okay, and then lastly, number 15 was, WhatsApp is coming live end of the month. So if you're outside of the US in particular, in any country outside of the US, in the country that you operate in or want to serve your clients in, uses WhatsApp instead of text messaging because it's just too expensive or it's just the popular thing to do. That is coming at the end of the month, which is massive. That's a worldwide blue ocean that you can tap into right away. So if you're not excited yet, I don't know what will get you excited. I have no idea what's going on in that brain of yours if you're not stoked about all this. But like, you should be fired up. And lastly, I just want to say that all of the stuff that I just rattled off, all 15 of these things, they benefit any local business. They're already proven in the market to work. They're very easy to set up, and they're automated after you set it up one time, which gives you so much leverage in your business. Guys, there are 5 SAASPRENEUers who are doing over $1 million a month, and they did it before SaaS mode came out. Think about that. Over $1 million a month without SaaS mode. So take advantage of this, guys. If something takes an hour or two of your time to help a client set up and then it works forever and they pay you like a utility bill forever, that gives you massive, massive leverage. There's not a better model on the planet than the one that I just laid out for you, okay? So, like if you're coming up with excuses in your head, this should be an excuse killer. That's all I'm saying. This is why I'm sharing it, taking the time on my vacation to drop it to you guys. So, guys, you really, really, really have to get out there and do it, okay? Shoot for automated volume because that has incredible scalability. Stop doing custom work. Stop selling your time for money, or at least as much. And then just do the things that you want. Make enough doing it this way so that you don't have to worry about the bills. And, you wake up every day and you get to choose what you want to do. If you want to be creative, fine, go do it that day. But build this first. Make it so that you've got plenty of padding, plenty of money in the bank, plenty of all your business bills are paid, all your personal bills are paid, and then get fancy. But for crying out loud, I just see so many struggling, asking questions in the group and everything about this stuff. I just wanted to tell you guys that this opportunity is real, and the people who get out there and get going first, or the sooner, are gonna have it better quicker, right? That's a trend we've also seen, is the people who just get started sooner, they end up having this momentum and success that kind of becomes contagious, and eventually they've got this like fantastic business, whatever that is for you. If you want 20 grand a month, great. If that sounds like a lot to you, great, that's your number. If $1 million a month is what's gonna get you excited and get you out of bed every day, fine, go with that. You can do whatever you want with this. So make that first step though, and get that first setup plus automation client in, and rinse and repeat that until you're blue in the face. Okay, that's my advice. And if you need help with this, help putting the pieces together, find someone who's already done it, consume that person's content, ask if they can coach you, join their Facebook group, send them a DM, whatever the heck it is. It does not have to be me, but I obviously do coaching, and I'm happy to help anybody who needs help in this group, okay? So if that's what you are wanting to do, ask only the people who've done exactly what you want to do. Shut everyone else out, take their advice, go do your marching orders, put the work in, and boom, you guys are gonna have a business that you really love in just a few months to a few years, okay? It can happen super fast. Lots of people add 20, 30, 50, 100 grand a month in just 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. That happens all the time, guys, okay? So hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up. I highly recommend you go to the GoHighLevel Summit coming up in October. That's the big event. That one, I went last year, was the best event I've ever been to in my entire life, and I've been to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things. So get your butt there. It's gonna be in Dallas, Texas again, and I hope to see you guys there, all right? If you need any help, hit me in the comments. Love you guys. See ya.